if you are willing to pay $50 a month, we'll do the next episode shirtless.
I won't.
Watching your mouth move, damn you look stupid. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter.
Welcome back to another episode of Fat Guys React. I'm Fish.
I'm Optimal Prime.
And today today we're reacting to season 1, episode 6 of My Hero Academia. It is Rage, You Damn Nerd. Right? That's what it was?
Don't swear on this podcast.
I'm sorry. Rage, You Dern Nerd.
You flarbin' nerd.
I know you mentioned that you wanted to refresh by watching kind of the edit of last week's, and you didn't get to because I'm not done with it yet. So last week...
But I mean, nothing really happened last week.
Well, you did say it was a little uneventful.
These are like, 20-minute episodes? I bet 12 minutes of it was just like, oh, we're kind of just recapping what happened. Not like literally showing you what happened, but talking about what happened.
Yeah.
And summarizing it in a way that was kind of boring. I think boring's probably strong. I didn't dislike it. Like, it wasn't enough to make me go, yeah, I don't want to watch the show anymore. But I think of all the episodes we watched, it felt like narratively the slowest.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it was basically the president's fitness test, essentially. Like, doing jumping and throwing and toe touching and whatever else, and using your powers while doing it. So we got to see a few creative uses of powers and some people we didn't see at all. So
I mentioned it last episode, but absolutely gave me Sky High vibes. Like the scene where they're all having to like all the heroes have to deal with the car falling on top of them, and how are they going to solve this problem?
I'm glowing.
I don't think so.
Easier to see in a dark room. Maybe we could turn off these lights. You could cup your hands around your eyes.
Take it!
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I only remember like the whole thing is a guy with no powers, right? Like that's Sky High. His parents are like the most powerful superheroes or whatever.
Right, he's got two parents that are superheroes.
Yeah, I remember them dropping the car on him and him like laying down. That's like the only part of that movie that I remember. Now that you mention it, so
sidekick.
Take it.
It's got Bruce Campbell in it, dude.
Cool. Good for him. And good for you
some
for
Bruce
knowing.
Campbell facts.
Yeah, nice. We did upload our first video. Do you want to guess how many views we have? I uploaded it on Sunday night. Today is Wednesday.
1.
Close. 2 of them were from me. So that's no, we have 35 views. So thank you anybody who has watched.
Wow.
It has been one of our first 35 viewers. We appreciate it. We also have 6 comments. 2 of them are me responding to other comments. One of them is someone who posted 2 very similar comments. But we thank you for all of the comments.
Awesome.
And suggestions and things.
Hey, you know what?
2 to 3 of them.
That's more comments than I would have thought.
Honestly, it's not too bad. All right,
Yeah.
It's for a first video for just randomly uploading a reaction.
2 fat men.
I'll take it. So with that,
you want to watch this episode?
yeah, let's watch the episode. Let's see what happens.
All right. Forgot that he yells smash.
Smash!
It hurts, but not as bad as before.
A throw like that requires a lot of force.
Oh,
focus on
Aizawa's
that
pretty
power
cool
in
character. I
one
forgot about him.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Aizawa, I'm still standing.
This kid.
What the hell was that? If he had a quirk, he would have gotten it when we were kids. This is impossible. He's up to something. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Tell me how you did that or you're dead! Why the hell is your damn scarf so strong?
Because it's a capture weapon made out of carbon fiber and a special metal alloy. It'd be wise to avoid making me use my quirk so much. It gives me serious dry eye.
Too bad. That power is amazing. Class 1A's homeroom teacher.
It's such an anime thing.
I know.
Where all the characters say something in unison. They do that in One Piece all the time.
That's true, they do.
Time
am, he was nothing. A little bug I could crush if I wanted to.
Wow, you're so lucky. When I get mine, I hope it's just as cool. Whatever, Deku. No matter what power you end up with, you'll never be able to beat me.
What's his name?
Bakugo.
No, but
Midoriya calls him Kachan because it's a.
no, right. But he called him Deku.
As we
What's
finished up the rest of
Oh,
our physical
that's like a. That's like a name, a mean name. I think it actually means something, like stupid or something, or like.
I was like, I'm trying to figure out from his first and last name where Deku
Rank
could
you all from
derive
best to
from.
worst.
Yeah.
You should probably have a good idea of your score.
Hey, it's Falco
person ranked last
from
is
Star
gonna be
Fox.
expelled.
Apparently, it's an alternate reading of the kanji from Midoriya's name, and it means useless, a useless person.
Oh, interesting. What a nice
I'm in
nickname.
last place. I failed.
Oh, dang.
And I was lying. No one's going home. That was just a rational deception to make sure you gave it your all in the tests.
Surprised the rest of you didn't figure that out. I'm sorry, I guess I probably should have said something.
Yeah, you should have.
Read it over before tomorrow morning.
Did it have a tail?
Midoriya. Take
Dude
this
might
and
have.
Go have the old lady fix you up.
I managed to make it through the first day, but there was so much I completely failed at.
Aizawa, that was a rotten move. Last year, you expelled an entire class of freshman students. You have no problem kicking.
It's just like Kakashi.
Anyone you deem
Yeah.
unworthy. You were planning to send last place home. You see the same kind of potential in young Midoriya that I do.
Isn't it a little early for you to be playing favorites? He doesn't have zero potential, I admit. If that were the case, I would have sent him straight home after class without hesitation. It's cruel to let a kid keep dreaming of something that will never come true.
Whoa, thanks! That feels so much better! But, I suddenly feel really tired. I need a nap.
My quirk stimulates your ability to heal, but healing takes energy. Get too many big injuries, your stamina will be shot, and you'll die instead of healing, so be careful.
I can't keep relying on help from others. I have to hurry up and learn to control my power.
It is a really cool quirk, but it would be way better if she could just heal people.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's not it.
But I guess that would be
She's
too
just
broken.
really serious.
The station?
Then it just becomes magic.
It's her again!
I mean, there's magic systems with healing just like that. I mean, the Eyes Sedai and Wheel of Time. Similar. Ish.
My name's actually Izuku. Deku's what Kachan calls me to make fun of me.
That sounds sportsmanlike.
There you go.
I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. I like Deku. It could make a great hero name. Plus, I think it sounds kind of cute.
Deku it is!
Just like that?
I survived my first day at UA, even if I kind of failed.
The real test begins tomorrow.
Oh dang, what do you think the real test is?
UA's Hero Course curriculum. There are normal core classes
A
like
written
English.
test?
They meet
Well, no, it's just the actual class. It's just the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So bored.
It's grammar. That's the real
I left
test.
pronouns wrong in the last one.
Lay it on us. Perfect comfort food, isn't it?
Cook Hero.
This is super good.
It's finally time. Hero basic training.
I am here!
Go.
Door like a hero!
Hey, it's his cape.
It's really All Might.
I like his outfit with the cape. More
It's
than
pretty
without
cool.
the cape.
But you don't like his catchphrase, so you can't actually like him.
It's growing on me. It's a little dorky, but it's growing
Welcome to the
on
most
me.
important class at UA High. Think of it as Heroing 101.
Fight training.
Real combat?
But one of the keys of being a hero is looking good.
Costumes.
Get yourself suited up and then meet me at Training
Neat.
Ground Beta.
Yeah.
They say that clothes make the pros, young ladies and gentlemen, and behold, you are
Look
the
a little darky to me.
heroes in training.
Some of them are very obviously better than others.
Oh my. That's not even clothes. That's a bathing suit.
Now, shall we get started, you bunch of newbies?
It has... There's a reason why it's like that.
Okay.
But yes. But yes.
Okay. I'll trust you on this
I
one.
can't imagine going to a high school where people would wear stuff like that.
UA High, we submitted our quirk registration forms, which included physical measurements and any desired costume designs, to an exclusive clothing company designated by the school. With all that info, they created
I'm not sure I'm a fan of his.
for us.
Of Bakugo's?
I need
Yeah.
to go to City Hall today and get
okay.
my
The
registration
arms are just a little
form and clothing
clunky.
allowance.
I gotcha.
But I'm already
I like
registered as
the-
having no quirk. Oh no,
I don't
what
know.
should I do?
I like. I don't know. I gotta see it in action.
You can update that, not a
I'm just
problem.
giving you first impressions.
Okay.
You know, well, there are plenty of cases where people discover that their quirks aren't exactly what they thought they were at first. You're allowed to revise your forms once or twice when you understand your powers better. Look, just march in there and tell us what you want to do.
Crap, I hung up on All Might! I'll have to apologize later. Hey, Mom!
Oh, good, you're here.
That's a power move.
Hanging up on the number one hero in the world.
Is that a costume?
I maybe happened to peek at your notebook.
Seriously?
To be honest with you,
So
I've been
is
feeling
that
really
Deku?
terrible lately about something I
That's
said.
Midoriya's costume.
I think you might have felt that I gave up on you a while back. But now look at you.
Does it look like a
You
bunny?
persevered and kept chasing
You'll
your dream like a real
see
champion.
why. But it does kind of. You're right.
It's a gift from my mom. It's not state of the art or flashy, but it means
Is it supposed to
something
be
me.
like All Might's hair?
You are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
This is it.
Maybe.
My hero costume.
Hey, Deku!
Uraraka!
Love your costume.
He looks like a furry.
Right. Not really my style.
I love this school.
You're so obvious. And for
There you go.
combat
It
training,
looks like his
sir,
hair and his smile.
So that's Ida under there.
I'm going to move you 2 steps ahead. Statistically speaking, run-ins with the most dastardly evildoers take place indoors.
He looks like a green Sonic.
Truly intelligent criminals
Okay.
stay hidden in the
I
shadows.
can see
You
it.
see that?
For this
Yeah.
training exercise, you'll be split into teams of good guys and bad guys.
You're too
Fight
slow.
2-on-2 indoor battles. And you're dealing with actual people now.
Sir, will you be the one deciding who wins?
How much can we hurt the other team?
Do we need to worry about the losers getting expelled like earlier?
How much can we hurt the other team?
on chance or comparative skill?
Isn't this Cape Tracy?
I wasn't finished talking. Listen up.
It's his name.
Script.
The situation
With
is
the
this.
laser beam
The
from his
villains have
belt.
hidden a nuclear missile somewhere in their
I
hideout.
honestly don't
The heroes
remember.
must try to foil their plans.
Okay.
To do that, the good guys either have to catch the evildoers or recover the weapon. Likewise, the bad guys succeed if they protect their payload or capture the heroes.
Sounds like a classic action movie setup.
Time's limited, and we'll choose teams by drawing lots.
Isn't there a better way?
Think about it. Pros often have to team up with heroes from other agencies on the spot. So maybe that's the reason we're seeing that here.
Yes, I see. Life is a random series of events. Excuse my rudeness.
No sweat. Let's draw.
I saw it too.
Oh no. Ah, see, it's Falco from Super Smash Brothers.
Now, what are the chances? We're a team!
Oh my gosh! I have to make a good impression on her!
I declare that the first teams to fight will be
Who do you think it is?
these guys.
A and okay,
will be the
cool.
heroes.
I figured
Team D
I
will
figured
be the
his.
villains.
Oh, that's a cool
Head to
team
the
though.
monitoring room to watch.
Yes, sir.
Byakugan and what's his name?
Bakugo.
Bakugo.
Byakugo. You
That's
have to
what
do like a
Naruto,
hand
right?
sign whenever you say that.
Yeah.
Bad guys,
I do
you
like
go
his
in and get
face
set up.
paint or
In
mask
5
or
minutes,
whatever.
the good
Mhm,
guys
it's a cool
will be
mask.
let loose and the battle
Yeah.
will start. Yes,
Makes
sir.
him look like a I don't know, a fox or something.
Young Ida,
Yeah, I
young
can see that.
Bakugo. The key to being successful in this challenge is to embody villainy.
Do you like the explodies behind his mask?
An evildoer.
Got it.
If things
No,
go
those are good. I just don't like the
Understood.
like oversized grenades on his hands. It just
Even though
just
this
looks
is training,
clunky.
It pains me to be alive.
Do you really think Deku has a quirk?
You saw how he threw that ball. Though I think his power hurts his body.
Was he seriously just tricking me all these years? I'm gonna roast that damn nerd today!
Yeah, rage, you damn nerd.
You know, All Might's just as cool in person as he is on television. We can relax. Ah, you're sweating through your costume.
Well, it's just because we're up against Kachan.
Oh, right. Bakugo. He's the one who's always making fun of you.
And he's amazing. He can be a real pain, sure. But his strength and confidence and his ambition, not to mention his quirk, they're all so much greater than mine. But that just means I have to do better.
So it's a fated battle between rivals.
Oh, not that I'm trying to get you wrapped up in my fight or anything.
Are you kidding? We're a team, right? Let's win this!
I think at the end we need to talk about how Bakugo and Midoriya feel about each other, because it's like a huge deal.
Pay attention, kids. Think about what you would do.
Don't let me forget. One costume that I am not a fan of is hers. I don't like the little circly globy things all over the place.
I can't risk
Yeah, I don't get it either.
If I did, I'd probably end up killing someone. We'll just have to win with Uraraka's zero gravity.
I assume it's supposed to be like spacey.
I've got to use my head.
That makes sense.
I took a lot of notes on indoor battles and
But
fighting in tight spaces.
I don't know, it doesn't hit for me.
I can do this.
But they definitely nailed the cartoony comic book aspect in some of these.
Mm-hmm.
Did he blow off half of his helmet?
My mask.
Jeez.
I knew you'd come at me first, and figured you'd try to catch me by surprise.
Sneak attack Bakugo? What kind of man pulls cheap crap like that?
It's a viable strategy. He's playing the part, acting like a true villain would.
I want to hurt you so bad they'll have to stop the fight. Just look!
Wow! Look at those moves!
Impossible! How'd he know? He's not that good!
Neat.
You always use a big right hook to start a fight. I know, because I've watched you for years.
Cool.
I analyzed every amazing hero, even you. I wanted to learn everything I could about them. It was all in the notebook you burned and threw away. You can call me Deku, but I'm not the same helpless, defenseless kid anymore. You hear me? I've changed! From now on, Deku is the name of my hero!
You know what? I like Deku. It could make a great hero name. Plus, I think it sounds kinda cute.
You don't like it?
It's okay.
Deku.
I mean, it fits the character really well, right? Like, I'll give you that.
You're shaking in your boots. You're so scared. You want to fight me anyway? That's why I hate you!
All right, that's the end of episode 6.
Son.
Bit
you
of
wanted to talk about the two of them.
Well, yeah. So that was a bit of a slower episode.
But I don't think I actually liked it more than the last one.
Okay.
I thought so it was slow. Like there wasn't a lot of content happening, but I still felt like it was paced okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think in this episode you kind of get a good look, another look at, like I said, Bakugo and Deku. There's so many times before this where I started to call him Deku, and I was like, I can't call him Deku yet because he's not Deku yet.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah, I know, because I was sneaky about it.
You said sneaky.
Yeah. But Bakugo and Deku, like their relationship and how they think about each other. Like, I mean, I don't know how much you've picked up on it because they go into it a bunch later too. Like it's a consistent recurring thing, but.
Well, clearly they were friends when they were little. Like,
right.
That was obviously what was going on. And it seems like the more powerful Bakugo got, the more he resented Midoriya, because Midoriya also wanted to be a hero, and you saw him as weak, right?
I mean, kind of, but I think even more than that, I don't know if it's resenting him as much as, like, he just saw himself as better than Deku, better than everybody. Like,
Yeah, you're right. Resentful is probably more now that he's in the same league as him.
Right.
And he thinks he thinks he should not be, right?
Right. And
that's more the resentful.
Right. And Deku, on the other hand, has always really looked up to Bakugo. I don't know if you caught it, but there was one part where he said something like, his quirk and his ambition and everything about him is better than me, like is greater than me, right before they went into that building. So I think just that in and of itself kind of shows like Deku really looks up to Bakugo and like really thinks he's
a lot of respect.
Right. And not only that, but like Deku now has All Might's quirk, like literally the number one superhero, like his favorite superhero. He has his quirk and he's still out there saying, Bakugo's quirk is better than mine. I think
and he certainly has more control, so I don't know if that plays a factor into it.
But, maybe.
Yeah. It probably also goes to show you his character too.
Right. And I mean, so it's just interesting. We'll get more of that kind of as it goes, but you can kind of already see Bakugo kind of like just getting frustrated with the fact that he has said a few times, I think this episode, like has Deku hidden his power from me? Has he kept it a secret? Like, why would he do that? Was he just trying to make me feel good about myself for no reason? So
I thought that was. I think that's interesting because I like that. That's where he jumped to. Well, because that's all they know about quirks, right? They don't think of someone being able to develop a quirk at this age, right?
Yeah.
Like that's very unlikely. So I love that his brain jumps to, so he was just concealing this the whole time.
Yeah.
And of course, as the audience, you're like, no, stupid.
Well,
that doesn't make any sense.
I think if I was him, I'd probably think the same thing.
For sure.
But I mean, I'm not him, so like, obviously my reaction would be the same. But like, if I'm looking at it from the outside, right, I'm thinking, he was hiding it. Like, it didn't just suddenly develop. He was hiding it because he literally cannot use it. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. The backlash is so hardcore, you just can't do it. I wouldn't be angry at him for
that would make complete sense to me. It'd be like you don't have a quirk, essentially, because you can't use it.
Right. And I'm trying to think of something else that's like similar to that, and I can't really. I mean, like Kaioken in Dragon Ball, right? Like, Goku doesn't use Kaioken very often because it wrecks his body, and maybe that's similar. I don't know.
Kaio what?
Kaioken.
No, you're supposed to say Kaio crap.
Why?
Because it's from DBZ Abridged. It's fine.
I can't remember it. I need to watch it again, I guess.
You should rewatch it.
Yeah, I know.
No, seriously, Kaio what? Kaio crap? I thought so.
But we're not advertising for other people's stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, don't watch any other things that aren't ours.
Even though
our one episode of things.
Yeah, well, by the time this episode airs, there will have been 5 other episodes for them to have watched.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. I'm excited for you to see how what their relationship.
I feel like the show's taking off now. Like, I feel like everything up to this last episode or so has been like, all right, we're setting things up. Now we're getting into the story of the academia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Like, so if you had to guess, like how in the future, like these guys are gonna end up, what are your like just inklings of what happens?
Yeah, I mean, if it's like any other duo of pro tags where you've got like the bubbly, happy, positive, upbeat one and the edgy, dark one, they're almost certainly going to end up allies or friends to a certain extent.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It would be really cool, I think, narratively speaking, if Bakugo became a villain. I think that would be kind of cool.
Okay.
I don't know if that's where it's going. I think, especially with how lighthearted this anime is, I'm guessing it's more of, Midoriya is going to have to earn his respect, and eventually, like, they come to an understanding. But I do think it would be a lot cooler if he's just like, no, this is dumb. I'm better than all of you. Now I'm a bad guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I could see that rival, like, especially if Midoriya beats him. Like, I could see where he would be like, ah!
The anime that were coming to my head, like the stories that were coming to my head, were like Berserk and Naruto. Like, I'm like,
Well,
and they end up kind of friends, but not for
So it's
long.
funny because Guts and Griffith came to mind at the end. I did think of Naruto and Sasuke, but ultimately in the end, Naruto and Sasuke are friends again, right?
Yeah.
Like they're friends for a little bit, then they're not friends for most of the show, but then they're friends at the end. I was thinking about Goku and Vegeta. I was thinking about I don't know. So Luffy and Zoro aren't like really ever enemies, but they're definitely like have very different personalities. I was thinking of them. I haven't seen Bleach, but I'm sure there's something like that in Bleach. Except the main character in Bleach is kind of the edgy one, isn't he?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I would say maybe. I don't want to ruin it if you ever watch it.
Yeah, it's fine. We can hold off.
Ichigo and a certain character with a monkey sword.
That literally means nothing to me. I know who Ichigo is, and that's it.
Yeah. No, that's...
Wait, is his name not Bleach?
No, that is his first name is Bleach. Bleach Ichigo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bleachigo, for short.
It's like Bakugo, but not quite.
Oh no.
So, yeah, but with the Naruto thing, like, I was just kind of thinking, like, okay, they're friends for a little while, and then when Naruto starts to surpass Sasuke, or, like, gets his Rasengan, and they really start fighting, like, Sasuke freaks out and can't take it.
Right, because he's like, I've been better than you our whole lives, and now and that was kind of where I was saying I actually think that would be cool, and maybe that's why I thought that would be cool, because Naruto and Sasuke do that too.
Yeah. All right.
I see a lot of parallels. I mean, this is very clearly like in the realm of shonen, right?
For
like,
sure.
It feels like, I mean, it feels just like the rest of them.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, cool. With that, we will say goodbye. Thank you for watching another episode of Fat Guys React. I am Fish.
Still Optimal Prime.
Thanks. We'll see you later.
Watching your